Each animal in the reptile family is armed in various ways to kill. From an alligator snapping turtle to the biggest crocodiles, it's just second nature for these animals to be ruthless and dangerous. Today, we'll take a look at some of the instances where various reptiles showed off just how vicious they can be towards others. So without further ado, here's a look at the top 10 most unbelievable reptile attacks caught on camera. Number 10. Snakes attacking birds. Snakes, regardless of whether they are venomous or not, pose significant danger to other animals. If you thought these slithering creatures were only a threat to animals on land, think again. They attack birds quite frequently too. In this one, a snake sneaks into a bird's nest and quickly grabs one of the chicks inside. The other chicks manage to get out of the way of the dangerous predator, but they may have just dropped to their deaths. The serpent doesn't waste any time in gulping down the captured baby bird. With the bird parents nowhere in sight, it's one of the easiest meals this snake could have hoped for. Much later, when the parent bird returns, it seems confused at finding the nest completely empty. In this one, the snake has once again grabbed a chick right from the tree. Now, the serpent dangles from the branch precariously, trying to get a better grip at its meal. The bird inside the snake's mouth could be dead, seeing as how it doesn't struggle or put up a fight. Even if it's alive, it wouldn't stay that way for too long, as the snake promptly gets down from the tree and vanishes with its prize in its mouth. Number 9. Snake versus cat. All you cat owners should take note. Cats can and often do fall prey to snake attacks. As the following clips will show, not every cat recovers and makes it out alive after such an encounter. This cat has no clue that it's just moments away from disaster. It pokes its head down a sewer drain, looking for something. Not having found anything interesting, it looks up. But it's not alone any longer, as a pair of eyes light up in the sewer's darkness. The snake's attack is swift and deadly as it bites onto the poor cat. It coils around the cat, and the bite is so strong that you can see blood spraying out of the cat's torso. One of its 9 lives is gone, that's for sure. We don't know how the reticulated python captured this next cat, but either way, the kitty looks like it's dead. Once again, the snake is coiled around the cat's body and is about to eat it when the people around disturb its peace. The serpent decides to leave its meal and slowly slither away inside the sewer grate. Even though one of the men in the area tried to stop the snake by pulling at its tail, the python is simply too strong and gets away relatively easy. Number 8. Komodo dragon versus wild boar. Snakes are just one of the scary members in the reptile family. Komodo dragons are another. Although named after dragons, these creatures can't literally breathe fire. Still, they can kill prey just as efficiently. In this clip, a wild boar has been captured by a Komodo. The attacker's bite is extremely strong, and as the wild boar struggles, you can see that some of its insides are hanging out. Komodo dragons have a special compound in their saliva that stops their prey's blood from coagulating, which eventually leads to death. However, this Komodo dragon is just too impatient and doesn't wait for its victim to die before munching on it. By the end, you can see the prey's back legs sliding inside the Komodo's mouth as it is devoured whole. Here, the boar stands an even lesser chance of surviving since 2 Komodo dragons attack it simultaneously. One of the attackers rips open the animal's stomach, spilling its insides. Then, the feast begins, as both the Komodo dragons relish the meat. It's fascinating to see just how quickly the boar goes from being alive and kicking to dead and almost ripped into 2. Number 7. Snake versus dog. Snakes can endanger dogs too. While pet dogs may survive such an attack due to the timely intervention from their owners, street dogs rarely have such good fortune. In this clip, a puppy seems to be playing in the garden without a care in the world. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a huge snake lunges at it. It's clear that the serpent is a constrictor, as it quickly coils around the pup. It would have been game over for the dog if it wasn't for its quick-acting owners. They raced out immediately, probably after hearing the puppy's cries, and quickly got the snake off their pet. Disaster averted. The next dog wasn't as lucky though. An anaconda has grabbed it, completely coiling around it and trying to strangulate the animal. Even though there are several people nearby, none of them seem particularly interested in helping the mutt out here. The dog keeps fighting against the much more powerful opponent. almost giving it the slip before the snake catches up and coils around again. But this dog simply isn't about to give up and keeps struggling. In the end, it does manage to free itself and escape the anaconda's clutches. Number 6. Crocodile versus Warthog. Underwater reptiles are just as dangerous as the ones on land. Crocodiles are known for their brutality when it comes to hunting. They are also the animals with the strongest bite force on the planet, so once they grab their prey, very few can slip through their jaws. The warthog here is in a tricky situation. Wild dogs have chased it, and the animal has no option but to seek refuge in water. The dogs cannot follow it here, but that doesn't mean that the warthog is safe. While it focuses on the wild dogs looking on, a crocodile is quickly approaching this warthog from behind. After getting close enough, the crocodile suddenly attacks and grabs the warthog before it can even react. In just a few moments, the prey is pulled inside the water and vanishes from view. The warthog really was having the worst day. However, not every warthog and crocodile face-off ends in the same way. In this one, a warthog is having a drink when a crocodile leaps out and grabs the animal's head momentarily. But the grip wasn't good enough, and the warthog takes the opportunity to withdraw, saving its head somehow. As for the croc, it only has one shot at capturing the prey in such situations, and the failure means it will now have to wait for another unsuspecting victim. Number 5. Snake versus snake. As if snakes didn't already have plenty of animals to target, they also like to go after their own kind. Serpents that murder and consume other snakes are known as Ophiophagus snakes. King cobras become highly territorial during mating season. In this clip, a king cobra challenges another one to establish who has rights to mate with the same female. As the two serpents close in and clash with each other, it is apparent that neither are looking to bite the other. This is because king cobras are highly resistant to their own venom. Instead, the two snakes raise their heads off the ground and wrestle with each other. The aim is to knock the opponent's head on the ground. Finally, the fight ends after 5 long hours when the challenger accepts defeat and moves away. Here, a Cape cobra faces off against a puff adder. The latter seems to have had a large meal recently, as its whole body is bloated. The Cape cobra, on the other hand, moves freely and suddenly attacks the other serpent. Its venom is neurotoxic and can seriously harm the puff adder. Even though snakes are immune to their own venom, the venom of other snakes can still affect them. So, the Cape cobra's bite could have some severe impact on this puff adder. What do you think happened to the bitten snake? Number 4. Crocodile attacks. Crocodiles often target animals while they are moving through water. Often, wildebeest and others may cross the water bodies to get to greener pastures on the other side. This is the perfect opportunity for a crocodile to strike. A kudu is swimming desperately to save its life in this one. You can see a wild dog in the background, which has obviously forced this kudu to jump into the water. But instead of safety, the kudu has come face to face with another danger inside the water. A crocodile is right on its tail, ready to take down the animal at a moment's notice. Just when you think that the kudu might just make it to safety, the crocodile attacks from underneath the surface. Within moments, the animal is pulled down and out of sight. Wildebeest and zebra herds are moving across the river in this clip, and the whole float of crocodiles are simply waiting for the prey. Soon, a crocodile catches a wildebeest and it seems like it's all over for the prey. But the wildebeest is lucky perhaps, as the croc suddenly opens its mouth and the terrified animal slips away. Soon, however, the crocodiles manage to catch another wildebeest, and this one isn't going anywhere. The croc whips the captured animal, almost tearing off its head from its body. Soon, the other crocodiles also come for their share of the meal. Number 3. Turtles attacking animals. We often think of turtles as harmless and docile, but you will change your mind if you come face to face with an alligator snapping turtle. These turtles can weigh around 200 pounds and have a bite that can easily sever your fingers. There's not many things underwater that can take on an alligator and win, but in this clip, you will see how an alligator snapping turtle can even scare away an actual alligator. As the tourists throw food in the water, the fish and the alligator seem to enjoy the morsels. But suddenly, there's a snap right near the alligator's back that spooks the animal. After a while, we see that the animal snapping at the alligator is none other than the turtle, which is estimated to be around 150 years old. This is a common snapping turtle, which is much smaller than the turtle in the previous clip, but it is still powerful enough to take on a water snake. It goes straight for the serpent's tail end and bites down hard. taking off skin and flesh. The serpent can fight for only so long before it succumbs to the grievous injuries. Number 2. Snake hunts mongoose. You've heard of mongoose hunting snakes, but what happens when a snake hits back and seeks revenge? Well, let's take a look. The cobra threatens a squirrel in this clip, and a mongoose rushes in as if it's the squirrel's bodyguard. Soon, the mongoose and snake face off. The serpent lashes out at the mongoose at first and misses its mark, as its opponent jumps like an acrobat to avoid the strike. However, the second attack hits the bullseye. The cobra's fangs sink into the mongoose's mouth, and the animal immediately backs away. Number 1. Alligator Attacks Pig. Pigs are often the easiest to target by alligators. Such attacks usually take place when the pigs come to have a drink and let their guards down. Here, the alligator stalks a pig from far away. The predator realizes that it must leave the water to catch this prey. After waiting for the perfect opportunity, the alligator quickly closes in to the unaware pig and captures it. The alligator immediately returns to the water, where other members of its family rushes in to have a share of the meal. If there's one thing to learn from all these clips, it's that you shouldn't underestimate reptiles in any situation. Some of them may look harmless, but they could be hiding a monster underneath. Which of these reptiles do you think is the most dangerous? Also, tell us why you think so in the comments. As always, we hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Turn on all notifications using the bell icon to avoid missing any of our future uploads. That's it for today, but we'll see you soon in the next video. Until then, take care and have a great day ahead. Bye!